instruction is our members need to find out the techniques when giving out a speech in public. The following thing they need to do is apply those techniques into their video. So the 4 techniques that I have found are making an eye contact with your audience. When you're making eye contact with your audience and not looking down to the ground or up the ceiling, people will think that you are confident. But if you look down to the ground or look anywhere else, people will think that you are worried. And the second technique is speak loudly and clearly so your audience can hear you. And also you need to talk at your own comfortable pace if you want everyone to think that you're confident and you're not nervous. If you talk too fast, people will think that you wanted the speech to be over and you want everyone to forget what you just said. So also, if you speak clearly and you speak loudly, everyone can hear you. But if you don't speak loudly and clearly, no one can hear you. And so the third technique is use your body language and also your hand gestures. When you use your body language and hand gestures and not sticking your hands to your body, people will think that you want to give out your message to everyone else. And so the 4th technique is, if you want your speech to be great, you can make some questions, or you can give out a story, maybe at least one story to make your speech a little more interesting. So I'm going to apply these techniques into my speech, pretending that I'm giving out a speech in public. So the topic that I choose is who motivates me the most. Let's get started. 2 years ago, my mom, she quit her job. And at that time, I thought that why would she quit her job? Well, she already have one that gives her a decent income. And she worked on that job for over 10 years. And after she quit her job, I watched her struggle. I watched her struggle when she started her own business of selling children's clothes. I watched her struggle in that long period of time, because she had to deal with her problems when working, and also have to balance her work and her family. And also she has to care for her young children. So the problems that she faced are, how can she get her products from one place to another? And how can she attract more customers? And when I get older, I realize that her old job is not what she really wants to be. And so she followed her dream of becoming a fashion designer. And she motivates me in that way. And I know that even in hard times, she still never gives up. So she motivates me in that way. And so I never give up when I'm studying or pursuing my dream of becoming a biologist. And I am determined to find and make my own path and follow it, and also tailor my own formula. So I read books about wildlife and nature and different animals and species, and also about different environments and the animal species of plants and animals that live there. And every Sunday I went to the park, and at the park I improved my skills because there are a lot of trees and there are a lot of animals like squirrels, some reptiles like geckos or lizards, and also a lot of insects. So I can improve my skills in nature by that, and also gain more knowledge. So my mom is a great mentor and she will always be. Thank you. So you see that I have applied these techniques into my speech. And so the 4 techniques are making eye contact with your audience. The second technique is using your hand gestures and your body language. The third technique is speaking loudly and clearly so your audience can hear you, and also talk at your own comfortable pace. Finally, the fourth technique is if you want your speech to be compelling, you can add in some questions or you can add in some stories to make it a little more interesting. If you have any advices or any improvements that I can improve, I'm glad to